along with plenty bad. But ugly is something I simply never had. A bucking bronco never stops kicking. So while the clock's ticking, here's the thing about the wicked. If you lay them to rest, they ain't gonna sleep good.
Hey kids, this is Jack. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. If this is your first time here on my channel, welcome aboard. If you've been here before, then welcome back. If I sound a little subdued, it's because I'm under the weather right now. I've got, I've got a headache that just to beat the band, and my sinuses are killing me, and my voice is a little rough right now. It may in fact go out on me while I'm playing through this, so if I suddenly go silent, you know why. I'm going to try not to cough on you too much, but sometimes it's going to be just inevitable. Now, when last we left, we were doing the Comes the Power quest, which is all about diverting power from a group of rebels to help the town and so on and so forth. Now, I have been in here before, and I need to get in there. Okay. Authorization passcode required. Well, I'm going to enter the passcode, and then I'm going to exit. Now there is at least one hostile, probably a robot. Two, in fact, it looks like. Yeah, there they are down there. Moving away from us. I don't see the other one. Okay. Aha, dead guy. Big cartridge, Adreno, light armor, Mr. Power, whatever Mr. Power is, probably a mod of some kind for my weapons or my armor. Okay, now I need to find my way in. Oh, jeez. That was my incident alarm, guys, and it kind of spooked me. I was like, wait, what the hell? I jumped. I should have expected it, given I knew what time it was when I started playing this game. Okay. Bard. Great. Great. This is just great. Okay, here's another door down here. We got some robots in here.
Unexpected.
For as much as I really love using this heavy gun, found a flaw in you. Flaw tutorial. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Okay, continue. Robophobia. Auto mechanicals now give you the willies, and when they are nearby, you are not as effective as you should be. Dexterity -1, perception -1, temperament -1. Reward 1 perk point. I am not going to take it at this time. Okay.
What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the bay?
Okay.
No, 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 just leave me alone.
No, no, no. Just leave me alone. Okay. I don't have many more rounds for this gun.
Get away! Go away, Phantom.
My machine. You're liable to get scalded.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh,
I have almost no armor.
Gotcha. I'm going.
No ammo for this left.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the air?
Now I'm out of armor for that.
Sorry, I can't.
Did I accidentally... Did I accidentally tell my...
All I know is the decision's fine.
There we go. I was about to ask if I had accidentally told my companion to stay in one place when she should have been like following me.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your
I
opinion.
don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
I see your point. I think I'm ready to make a decision. Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers in power.
Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back,
Excuse me.
Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
I see your point.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that.
No, actually I
Felt like
do.
a
I'm
fox.
agreeing with her. You know, just because I think Reed Thompson's a dick doesn't mean I should punish the people.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Well, yeah, you know, she's nice. Okay. Safety's failures detected like moderate to severe structural damage. Redirecting powers reverse. Where am I taking it to? Yep, we're going to redirect it to Edgewater. Okay. Retrieve the power regulator. It's not the worst unless it's Borst worst. Right. Big fat piggy. I gotta say, the loading screens are entertaining. I gotta admit that. But I'm wondering whether or not I should start editing them out of the game footage. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Should I start editing out the loading screens from this game, or should I just keep them in because they are sort of entertaining? Let me know. Alright, so let's head back to town. Let's make sure we're heading back to town. Yeah, okay. Alright. I gotta say, I love the environment here. Let me see, where do I need to go? I need to go that way. So this, oh, it's over this way. You know, I don't remember this much rubble on the road getting here, but it's entirely possible I'm misremembering everything.
Oh, that's...
Where am I? Have I been traveling to the wrong area?
around before he left the cannery.
One of us want to go see what happened?
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
Go to hell,
This
lady.
is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Reed needs his people back. This isn't personal. I need your power regulator. I don't owe you an explanation.
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility.
Okay.
And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Let's see what happened to you. All this anger, enough talk.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
Neither.
Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich.
This woman's disturbing.
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Now,
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Oh,
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town. Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground.
That's
Sorry,
cute.
I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Never too late to start learning. I can give you a couple of pointers. Maybe you should come clean then. Why are you telling me you're lucky it's coming?
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just
That's
glad I
hilarious.
survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater and I'm as good as dead to her. Are you sure about this? If we head back to Edgewater on our own, Adelaide won't come with us. She'll stay here and curse us till the end of her days. I expect we got no choice. Edgewater needs us back, and loath as I am to admit it, we need Edgewater. You okay with this, Grace?
Zoe's still out there. Don't much care to leave her unaccounted. If you find her, could you let me know? We'll be waiting in Edgewater.
Just give us some time to gather our personals and say our goodbyes. If you run into Reed, you tell him we're coming back, yeah?
Been trapped in that ship for an awful long time, so perhaps you have simply forgot what you signed. Oh, honestly, did you not read the colony policy that defined you as company property, that wavers your say in autonomy? The